Guys, I don't think I've ever really kind of started a commentary off like this because it's something that I never thought I'd hear myself saying really in this kind of generalization, I guess you could say, which is I kind of feel like I want to start moving away from YouTube. Now, it's not like I'm trying to say, oh, I'm so sick of failing and failing. I'm getting sick of failing, yeah, but my whole point is that I try to build bridges with people. I try to network. I've worked with a few people, but too many people are idiots, and it's been like one of those it's like trying to make, is like when you go to a high school and you're trying to make the guy who's bullying you, try to get him to stop and befriend him, because you're the nice kid that's trying to say, violence is not the answer. Everybody should be friends, when in reality, everybody is like a businessman. They sit there and say, okay, me and you are sitting face to face in a conference meeting. I have to try to fuck you first before you fuck me too much out of my money. So if you're going to take some of my money, I'm going to make sure I fuck you out of more of your money. And that's not an okay system to me. I don't feel comfortable in that system. That's not my game. That's not my vibe. What my real passion, my real determination is that, well, one thing is I love getting angry. It's a fun thing. It's a great way for me to just get out my insanity levels, because when I'm in those rage moments, it's not like, oh, I'm getting angry just because like that's the only way I can get angry, or like, oh, I get like some sort of rise out of getting angry. It's just because me getting angry lets me know I'm alive. I mean, you know, it's the same thing as pain. It's like if I fall down on my bike, or if I get hit in the face, I know I'm still living. I'll get back up and I'm still living. I'm alive, you know. And that's the same thing kind of feeling. It's not exactly with rage. Is that when I get angry, I just come and I'm like, I become a whole different person. But at the same time, I enjoy it. So, and I really think my real other vibes are live streaming and podcasting. Now, the reason is that, I mean, you've seen my videos. I have commentary skill. I just listened to Baalin911's do a commentary, and he has no solid commentary skills. Now, I'm not trying to bash him in any way. I like Baalin911's. He's done great mods and glitches and stuff. I love him for that. But, I mean, it always amazes me, because we actually just worked with a Halo 4 follower, and it amazes me that some people don't have the commentating skill that, you know, the big people have, and that blew me away for a lot of stuff of reasons. Is because, I mean, when I sit there and do my commentaries, I've said this before, is that this is one time through. I almost never do takes on my commentaries. And we did work with Halo 4 follower, and like every minute he had to stop and to do a line over, and it's not like I'm trying to be rude. These guys have commentating skills. However, it's just amazing to see what people can do and what some people have to do to really flesh out a full thought out commentary, whereas me, it just kind of comes naturally. Now, I mean, why I want to move to live streaming is because, let's face it, my videos suck. I'm not trying to bash my own content, because the thing is that people talk about this, is that it was like, when's the last time you put in 5 hours of work on a video? For me, that was like 2-3 times, maybe. I put effort in my videos, but I put effort through just genuinely knowing what the fuck I'm doing. And I really want to move to live streaming, because I feel that there's one big thing with live streaming that people come to live streams for, and that is either A, personality, which is more of a side thing, but the main thing is personality. I mean, I barely ever listen to anybody unless I enjoy their personality. Like, the few people that I listen to because of just sheer comedy are very limited, like, definitely accidental. I come to them because of personality, but they write skits that are so hilarious. But I mean, those skits come from their personality. It's not some bland writer sitting in a room going, hey, maybe this will be funny. I don't listen to commentators because a lot of their personalities I don't relate to, or they bore me. They're not, or are unintelligible people. I like hanging out with or understanding people who are intelligent, because that's what I seek to expand on, I guess you could say. So I really feel that that's my vibe. I would love to just live stream for 5 days a week, or podcast like 3 episodes a week, because I can talk, I know what I'm talking about. Sometimes I get bland, but that's the whole point of when you do live streams or podcasting, is that those breaks in between, you really have time to recompose yourself, start talking, and really bring up new conversation. Now, podcasting is a little different from live streaming, because podcast will only last 30 minutes to 2 hours, and if you're doing 2 a week, that's 4 hours of you talking. Whereas a live stream, you're constantly going, and I've had that skill. I've done live streams, and a lot of people who watch our videos to this day came from our live stream, because, you know, we've done some good live streams. Now, why I really made this kind of decision is because I mean, you know, I'm unemployed, I'm not doing anything, I need to do something with my life, and I kept saying to myself, hey, maybe YouTube will work out. I mean, it's not going to be a great job opportunity, but the point was is that I was going to have some sort of future, I was going to have an audience, I was going to have some sort of minor amount of income, and then I could go work a job and do YouTube at the same time, and I'd be great with that. But things didn't turn that way, so obviously the next thing to do is to move on, but I feel I want to give it one last ditch effort, or just go back into my normal hobbying state, which is really what it's at now. This is just hobbying right now. And my real last attempt, guys, is this, is that when I am fully ready, when I say fully ready, it means I have to make a couple preparations to really do this, and they're very important preparations, because if these things don't fall in line for me preparing on what needs to be done, you'll most likely never see me again. Not like never see me again, it's just like you'll never see me live stream. You'll see one video a week from me, and it'll be boring and crappy. But I mean, I'm not going to tell you what the thing is, because that's something I need to handle. It really does involve me focusing my energy to finding what I need. I almost revealed what it was. And when I've made the decision that I said, hey, my life is now at least on track, I know what I'm doing, I'm going to basically call in every single favor, every person I've helped, to really help me out and push the live streaming, because I feel the live streams for Elder Scrolls Online will be my biggest yet my last attempt at YouTube / getting people to know me. And really one of the biggest things is I need to call in the favors, because too long have I worked and tried to connect with people, and some people I've helped and I've got nothing in return. And I'm not trying to be greedy, I'm just trying to say is that, hey, I've been doing this for 2 years, where's my audience? I've worked, I've done it, I've put effort into it. I'm not trying to be like, here's my point is, we gain about 3 subs a day now. We've gone up a lot, which is quite surprising, because we were gaining 1 or nothing a day, and now we're up to 3 a day. Where the fuck are they? You'll notice these videos, I only get about 50 to 100 views, and that's usually, I'm going to assume, is a consistent audience. And I want to really get that audience that says, hey, I come here because he live streams 5 days a week, or 6 days a week, or 7 days a week, or... And guys, one of the biggest things that I need your help on, and when I say I need your help on, I mean anybody listening to this point, your opinion will always be valid. You'll always be appreciated for what you say. My idea for the live streams is it's going to be voting, basically. I want to live stream what I want to play, but that's all I want to do, because at the same time, I mean, if I'm playing a game I hate, how long do you think I'm going to be on the game I hate? Whereas if I'm playing a game I know I want to play, what do you think I'm going to do? So basically what I'm going to do is when I do decide to live stream, you'll hear a million videos from me going, I've made the decision, this is when we're going to start the live streaming era, this is when I'm going to promote it, I'm going to push it to the maximum limit with me, I'm going to do it every day or every other day, I'm going to really flesh it out. When I do decide to do that, I'm going to be uploading videos every day when I do decide to live stream that basically says, today you can vote for your game you want to see for the live stream, which will be like Elder Scrolls Online, Final Fantasy, Call of Duty, Skyrim, and there'll be various methods like for Halo, dislike for Call of Duty, or comment for Skyrim, or comment for Elder Scrolls game, or like, you get my point. Because I want to play games I want to play, but if the audience says, hey, why don't you go play this game, why would I not follow the trend? I want to listen to my audience, I want to listen to my viewers. And the other thing, guys, is I've talked about this in the late night commentaries, is that I have an open Skype, Baalin911, that's always dedicated to listening to people, listening to their problems. If you want to ever talk to me just as a human being, I'm always here. That's the biggest thing. I've always tried to make sure that my audience understands that I am a human being. I'm gonna use a name just because it's in my head. I'm not X-Jaws. I don't have 800,000 subs and the unreachable capacity to say, hey, I can connect with every single one of you. No, I'm some guy who gets about 100 views on his videos. I'm a human being, and if by some miracle we get 10,000 views a video, or every time we live stream we get 500 viewers, I'm gonna make time to listen to people. I mean, unless you're trolling me, which, I mean, everybody enjoys trolling. I mean, some people don't because they're stuck-up assholes. Everybody needs to take a joke. But even the trolls deserve some of my attention and some of my time, and I'll address that. It's the natural fluctuation of existence, YouTube, and everything in general. But I do thank you guys for listening all the way. Please, 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 tell me your opinions. That's what I want. I want to know what you guys think, because I try to connect. That's what I want to do. But it's up to you guys. I mean, if you want to share this around, I would appreciate it, because I don't think I'll make the decision to start the live streaming soon, but I think it will be in the near future, meaning more along the lines of maybe a month, 3 weeks to maybe a month and a half. But I mean, things in my life have to change before I can do this. It's minor things that have to be done. It's not impossible, but it's really gonna happen, guys. It really is.